Hey, believers, how y'all doing? This is DP Level Up. Okay, I am Duran Peebles. I'm a certified life coach, and I help people understand the power they was given by God. So I need you to understand what we about to get into today is absolutely incredible. It will change your life. I just need you to listen to me, okay? I just need you to pay attention. Go grab your notebook. Go grab your pen. Go grab your pencil. Whatever you need to write with, go grab it right now. Because if you're tired of being stuck and doing what you've been doing every single day, this is how you're about to change your life, okay? Again, I'm Duran Peebles. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because this is the channel where we come and level up. This is DP Level Up. Let's get straight into the video, y'all. Okay, y'all, listen to me. We're about to change your whole blown existence, okay? This is about to take you to zero to hero. People don't pay for information, they pay for transformation. But I'm about to get this to you for free, okay? That's how you know this is valuable. That's how you know this must be something great, okay? This must be something great. Because if I'm willing to give it to you, if I'm willing to, hey, I love y'all. This is what I do. This is how I help change people, okay? Now, there is going to be a time where I do have my courses, but in my head, I think you're so special. I want to give you a gift and give you something that would change your life today, okay? Now, you see what it says, how the mind manifests what we want. A scientific perspective, okay? Now, if you're the type, you want to be free, right? You want freedom, right? You want to break out of these chains. You want to break these generational curses. You want to break out your job. You want to break away from people telling you what to do. You want to break away from the worries of bills. You want to break away from all the stuff that's holding you and keeping you tied down. Okay, you want freedom. You want to be able to take trips with your family. You want to be able to go places, right? You want to be able to do things. You want freedom, right? You want the free expression to use the time that you manage in your way to use it. Okay, even though time is not ours, but we do manage it. Okay, we do manage time. And then this is what's going to get you there is your brain power. Your mindset. So we about to get straight into it, y'all. This is going to be amazing. Okay. The power of neuroplasticity. Okay. The brain ability to rewire itself, called neuroplasticity, allow us to shape our thoughts and behaviors. Let's break that down. Allow us to shape our thoughts and behaviors. What we think, y'all, is gonna set us up to do and to perform an action, which is called our behaviors. What we think is going to get us moving in the direction of where we can change our life. That's all based on our behaviors. If our thoughts is not lining up what we want to do, our behaviors is going to show that. Our behaviors got to be in line with our thoughts, because you can't have lazy behaviors, right? And then think your thoughts is going to get you somewhere. So they got to align. They got to go hand in hand. Let's say if somebody was sitting on the couch and his behavior was lazy, right? So he's sitting there on the couch. He lazy. He don't want to do nothing all day. He just lazy, right? But he could sit there and think all day long, right? Now, when he changed his thought process, when he changed his neuroplasticity, and to start rewiring that's the ability to rewire himself. When he start rewiring himself, it allows us to shape our thoughts and behaviors. So if a lazy man was sitting on the couch day in and day out, all his thought process got to do is shift. Once his thought process shift, then his behaviors will start to switch. Okay. That means he going to get up and start acting different. He going to start talking different. He going to start becoming different, because now his thoughts is aligning now. It's aligning with his behaviors. Now his behaviors is aligning with his thoughts. Now he can actually start doing something other than being lazy, because they got to align. Once they align, that's when your life will change. But it takes the thoughts first. then the behaviors follow. Okay, y'all. Okay. Repeated focus on specific goals strengthen neural pathways associated with those goals, making related actions and habits easier to adopt. Okay. So now what that means is when we focus and focus and focus and focus and focus on something, it's strengthening our minds. It's strengthening us to change our habits. So if I sit there and think all day long, like if I just sit there and just constantly think, if I just keep on thinking, repeated focus on a specific goal. Come on, get out of here, babe. I'm on a video. Girl, sorry, y'all. My little girl just came in here and messed up my whole thought process. But like I was saying, repeated focus on a specific goal strengthen our neural pathways associated with those goals, making related actions a habit easy to adopt. Okay. Now, what that means is when we constantly sit there and repeated focus on a specific goal, that means, okay, let's say if you wanted to be a basketball player, right? You constantly sit there and plan out your goals. You plan out, you focusing, your thoughts and behaviors is lining. You actually sitting there, you getting focused, you visualizing, right? You got this goal in your mind that you got to achieve. So by that, your neural pathways associated with those goals will make related actions and habits easier to adopt. So that means by the time you come into the habits, right, your habits will start changing. You will start becoming different. So if you was in one situation, your actions and habits will change. So the more you focus on a specific goal is the more your actions and habits will start developing and start changing you. So let's say if you wanted to be a car salesman, right? The more you focus on wanting to be a car salesman, the more you focusing on, okay, you got a goal of being a car salesman. So you going to start doing stuff and your brain is going to put you into an action state mindset. So you're going to start seeing, okay, what dealership do I want to sell at? What city do I want to sell in? Right? What cars do I want to sell? How I'm going to be the best seller. So you're going to start focusing. And when you repeated focus on it, then that's where it's strengthened. That means it's getting more and more confidence. You're getting more and more confidence about yourself, right? It's going to make it easier for you to get up and go do these things. So that's what make it so sweet, y'all. That's what make it so sweet. Come on, we just getting into, okay? Regular visualization of success rewires the brain to speak. Let me start over. Regular visualization of success rewires the brain to seek out actions and solutions that align with your vision. Now, what do that tell you? Okay, let me break it down. When we regular visualize, right? I'm so excited that I'm able to put all this into words. Okay. So when we sit there and visualize and we just sit there and think about something, so we call that spiritually the world within, right? You manifesting. So you is in the world within. When you close your eyes and start visualizing yourself, go ahead, do it with me. Close your eyes right now and visualize yourself in your dream car, right? Visualize yourself. You can hear the birds fly by the car chirping, right? It's a beautiful day. Everything, you have no worries. Your worries is gone. It's free and clear, right? You can feel the steering wheel gripping in your hand, right? You can see the buttons and the dashboard and you see all this. You can smell the fresh new leather. You can smell the fresh car scent, right? Now you hit your button to start it. You hear how the engine sound. It's so pretty. It sounds so sweet, so smooth. You can feel yourself. Put the car in drive. Put your car in drive right now. Put your dream car in drive right now, right? And then once you put it in drive, feel yourself take off. If you want to take off fast or slow, it's your choice. Roll your windows down in the car. You can hear the sound of the window going down, right? You can feel the breeze. You can feel the breeze on your face. You can feel the wind. You can feel the air. You can smell the wind. You can smell everything around you. The sun is shining bright. The clouds is beautiful. The whole day is beautiful, right? Turn the wheel. You turn in the corner. You at a stoplight. You turned the corner. Now you at a stoplight. You sitting. People see how beautiful this car is. They praise you. Hey, man, that's a nice car. You feel the excitement of knowing that you have the car you always wanted, right? You feel the power in the car that it was developed and built for, right? You can hear people complimenting you in your head when you go to your family reunion. They can't wait to see what you done achieved, and you can't wait to show them what you done achieved, right? So by the time you get to where you going in your head, you done took that whole ride within the world within. You visualize. That is visualization, y'all. That's how you visualize and manifest exactly what you want, right? And you do that constantly. And you do that every day. If you want a house, right? You go to that house. Where do you want the house to be located? Okay. Put that in your head. I want the house to be located in Atlanta. Okay. We're going to Atlanta. Close your eyes and go to Atlanta. Now you see this big, beautiful house. You walk up to it. Big, nice, grand house. How you want your doors? You want them to pull open? You want them double door, single door? Make sure you visualizing this, right? How many stories do you want? 2-story, 3-story? It's all up to you. This is your world you in. So now you visualizing this, right? Now you go through the doors. What does it look like in the side? Is the floors marble? Are they wooden floors? Make sure you put that in. Put that in your visualization. Me, I want marble floors. So I walk in, the house is all marble floors, a spiral staircase, right? You going up the steps, you hear the echo. You hear the echo of you walking because the house is so big, right? And then by the time you get up them steps, you look down like, man, I made it. I made it. I got the house that I always dreamed of. You walk into the backyard. You feel yourself walking around the house. You looking out the windows. You walking through the kitchen, right? You seeing this whole house. Get out the backyard. Get out to the backyard. You got a nice swimming pool. You maybe got a basketball court, tennis court. You know, you got big acres of land. You see that, y'all? That's the power of visualization. How is it that you can visualize that in your head all the way to the core? And that's because you already have this in the spiritual realm. Now it's time to bring it to this reality. Okay. And this is how we're going to do this, y'all, through manifestation. And this is how you manifest. So I'm just breaking it down in a scientific point. Okay. Okay. So regular visualization of success rewires the brain to seek out actions and solutions that align with your vision. And what that means is, so if you want this big, beautiful house, if you want this nice car, if you want a bank account full of money, whatever you visualizing, your brain is going to rewire itself to seek out that action and the solution that aligns with your vision. That means you're going to start doing stuff different, y'all. You're going to start understanding stuff more. You're going to start seeking out more information. You're going to start going and talking to more people. You're going to start doing so much more stuff, y'all. And it's going to be amazing. Okay. The brain power and the gift God gave us to manifest what we want in this reality, because we already have it in the spiritual realm. But what we want in this reality, you can get whatever you want. As long as you can visualize it, you got to see it before you can achieve it. You got to see it, believe it, then you can achieve it. So by saying that, if you can see it, if you can close your eyes and see it, if you can visualize it, you can see it, right? Then you can bring it into this reality, okay? Because it's already yours in the spiritual realm, okay? All right, let's go to the next slide. Okay, the role of the reticular activation system, abbreviated RAS, okay? The RAS, a bundle of nerves in the brainstem, acts as a filter for what we focus on. Let me break that down. So it acts as a filter, right? That filter is gonna filter out the old you and filter in the new you. So it's what you focus on. It's a bundle of nerves in the brainstem, acts as a filter for what we focus on. So what we focus on, that's what's going to change our life, y'all. But we got to have that focus point. They put the eye caps on racehorses. That way they can stay extremely focused, because extreme focus is what we going to need to get to the better side of life, y'all. That's what we're going to need to break these generation curses. That's what we're going to need to better our family life. So the person that you supposed to be is the person your family need. And this is what's going to transform you into that person. This transformation is very powerful. Okay. This DP Level Up. If you hadn't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because this is very valuable information. And I don't want you to miss out on the content that I drop. Okay. All right. When you concentrate on a desire, okay, financial success or personal growth, the RAS prioritize information related to achieving that goal, amplifying your awareness of relevant opportunities. Okay. So what that's saying is, when you focus and you concentrate on this desire, you will achieve and you will amplify your awareness for opportunities. And what that means is, you will start seeing things different. You will start seeing opportunities over here. One reason, because the universe is pulling those opportunities to you. But now you done amplified up so much that now you're concentrating on. Now you can spot it. You ever hear somebody say, man, if it was a snake, it would have bit me. Why? Because you wasn't looking for a snake, right? You wasn't looking around for a snake. But if you go in there and you amplify your awareness, now you can see that snake. Or let's say if you get a brand new car, right? You got the car now because that's the car you was looking for. But you start seeing more of those cars on the road. You ever seen that before? You get a car, and then when you get the car, now you start seeing that exact same car. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't never seen even many of this car on the road. Now I'm seeing them. So that's because you amplified your awareness, right? Or let's say like you want to become a businessman, right? Now, next thing you know, since you amplifying that awareness, now that RAS system is prioritizing the information related to achieving that goal. So that means you will be amplified up. You was, okay, I want to be a businessman. So now you will start seeing more videos about business conference calls. You will start recognizing more people talking about business. You will start wanting to get in a room more. You will start seeing more opportunities. Okay, y'all, you will start seeing this stuff and be like, wow, okay, I see it now. Opportunities just flying my way. You will start going to more business meetings. You will start putting yourself more involved with people that's want to achieve the same goals. That's the opportunity, right? So this is what makes it so powerful. You got to understand this is very powerful. What we talk manifestation, you might not believe it, but if you do, or if you don't, it still works. Okay. It's a law and principle that God already put in place. It's already set up. People that's doing great in this world and great in this lifetime, they already put themselves within a manifestation process. within a manifestation system. Okay. If you focus on starting a business, you're more likely to notice networking events, mentors, or resources you might have otherwise overlooked. So you focus on starting this business and you focus on getting into rooms like this now, it's taking your focal point to this now. You're not being lazy no more. You're not just working a job. You're not just going to somewhere you hate 10 years. You're not just doing that. Now you're starting to focus on starting a business. Now what happens is the mind start rewiring itself, right? It start putting you in networking events where you can see it now. Before you overlooked it because you wasn't paying attention. They've been going on. People been having it. There's mentors that's always been around you. There's resources that always been around you, but otherwise you would have overlooked them until you started to focus on starting a business. When you start to focus on starting, this is when the magic start happening, y'all. This is when their focus point will start to increase, and then the opportunities, and this is so powerful, y'all. Then you will start noticing all the stuff that's coming around you now because you really drawing it in. You manifesting it, right? It's a very easy concept, but a lot of people do not understand it, y'all. So this is what I'm here for. This is what God put me here for. Let's move on to the next slide. Okay. The influence of dopamine. Now, also known as the feel good. It's the chemical that our brain produces, right? And it helps people, movement, motivation, actions, etc. Right? So this dopamine, it helps you stay motivated, right? It helps you stay wanting to pursue and celebrate your next action. So with that being said, this is a very powerful chemical. Okay. Positive visualizations and achieving small goals release dopamine. Okay. The feel good neurotransmitter. Ooh, that's so powerful. Y'all don't think y'all know how powerful that is. Positive visualization. Okay. Let's rewind and start there. Positive visualization. We done talked about that, right? We done talked about that, baby. This DP level up. We leveling up today. We not playing today, y'all. For real. Listen, when you visualize what you want, okay, and achieving small goals, that releases the feel good chemical, the neurotransmitter. It releases it, y'all. It puts that chemical and make you want to do more and more and more, and more, right? Why you think why you think LeBron James play still? Because that dopamine is still motivating him. He's still achieving goals. No matter if it's small or big, he's still achieving them, and he's celebrating them. Those celebrations for achieving goals, it releases dopamine. That means it motivates you more and more and more. So when you achieve something small, don't overlook it. Don't overlook it, y'all. Celebrate. Okay? Celebrate. Because what that's going to do, that's going to release more dopamine, right? When you visualize more, go ahead and visualize more. What that do? It puts you in a state to make you want to achieve. And when you achieve, you celebrate more. The feel good hit you again. Neurotransmitter, right? This chemical, let's move on. This chemical rewards, strengthens motivation, and drives you to pursue further steps towards your larger goals. Okay? Towards your larger goals. That means, let's break it down. You achieve the small stuff, right? You had the thought process of starting the business, okay? Then follow along with your actions. So your habits change, right? Your behaviors change, right? Okay, that started off from thoughts. Now, it aligned you up with, okay, you started the business, got your LLC. Now you want to do more. You celebrated those small goals. You happy. Dopamine hit you. Boom. Feel good. You feel good. Now you know you can achieve more. Let's fix the credit. Fixing the credit, right? The large goals come in. Let's go get the equipment we need. Let's go get the business loan. Let's change our life, y'all. Let's change our life, y'all. You understand what I'm saying? This is how it starts. It all starts from the thoughts. Our brains is so powerful, and they got so much to do with our overall where we at in life. Okay. Self-made. We all are self-made, but only the successful will admit that, because a lot of people don't want to admit the situations they're in is because their thought process put them in that situation. Okay. So when we understand that, we're going to take this thing from above and beyond. Okay. The more you think positive, the more your thoughts in line with your behaviors, the more your behaviors in line with your thoughts, is when you're going to take this life to the next level, y'all. Okay. Celebrating minor progress keeps you excited and focused. Okay. Reinforcing the behaviors needed to achieve your dreams. So that means we gotta stay celebrating. Okay. We gotta stay excited. Why? Because that release the dopamine, the feel good, the neurotransmitter. That means all that's coming together, right? We visualizing, we understanding this is what's going to take us to the next level. We understanding, we reinforcing the behaviors needed to achieve the dream. That means the more we feel good, the more we're going to want to achieve, the more we're going to work forward towards that dream, right? The more we're going to do, the more we're going to believe, the more we're going to talk to God, the more we're going to get up and do, the more actions, the more every bit of the more and more. It keeps you focused. It keeps you in the progressing stage, right? You keep progressing over and over and over again. You keep doing your 1, 2, 3s a day. Your 1, 2, 3 is you start with your first most important goal, your second most important goal, and your third most important goal. And you knock those 3 down each day. You knock those 3 down each day, and then you celebrate them, because that celebration for the small goals is what's going to get you led up to the big goals, right? This is manifestation, y'all, at its finest. This is how we break it down at its finest, y'all. Let's move on to the next slide. Okay. Let's move on to the next slide. Remember, this is what you're going to need to achieve your dreams. Okay. Okay. Mirror neurons and visualization. Mirror neurons activate when we visualize ourselves performing a task. Almost y'all, okay? Almost as if we are doing it. Do you understand what that means? Mirror neurons and visualization. Y'all, I did my thing, y'all. I love y'all. I'm giving this to y'all for free. I really want you to take this and understand every bit of it. Rewind this video, send it to your friends, your families, people you love. Send it to them. That way we all can break out the chains we in, y'all. That way we all can take our life to the next level, just like the other people did. When you follow these principles and laws of the universe that God set up, it's inevitable that it will happen. Guaranteed, y'all. Okay, guarantee you will take your life from being poor to broke to being rich and wealthy. Okay, it's guaranteed. It's a system. It's just like the formula to baking a cake. You can put in the wrong ingredients and you won't make the right cake. But if you follow this recipe all the way down to the T, it will change your life. I promise. Okay. Now let's get back to it. Mirror neurons activate when we visualize ourselves performing a task, almost if we were doing it. Okay, think about this. I need y'all to think with me. When football players go out on that field, do you think they win while on the field, or do you think they win before they step on the field? I'll give you a second to think about that. All right, there go your second. Let me get back to it. Put a fire, hey man, put a fire in the comments. Say Coach DP, you ain't playing with them. You got me going today. I need y'all to understand this. Football players, great athletes, all these greats, they win before they even step in the arena. They win before they even step on the court. They win before they even touch the field. Okay, they win in their mind first. They visualize themselves winning before they even win. They visualize themselves being great before they even be great, y'all. Okay, you got to visualize it before you can achieve it. When you visualize it, then you can take it to the next level. Limited belief. If you can't visualize it, if you can't see yourself doing it, then you will never do it because you can't see yourself doing it. But if you can visualize yourself doing it, you no longer have a limited belief system. You have a belief system that has changed now. Now you can achieve it. Now you can take it to the next level. This is what you want, y'all. This is what you want to do. Visualization is one of the most powerful tools in our repertoire, in our brain, that we can ever use to change our life. It's the most powerful tool. Okay. It's one of the most powerful tools, but it is the most powerful tool. Okay. I need y'all to know that. Visualize it before, right? You go and try to seek it out. Visualize it first. Okay. Football players don't go out on the field trying to see if they can win. They win before they go out on the field. Okay. Now, visualizing success creates a mental rehearsal. So that means we sit there and you talk to yourself, right? You talk to yourself. You talk to yourself, right? Now, you rehearsing yourself winning over and over and over again. You rehearsing, you practicing, you talking to yourself. I know I can win. I know I can win. I win all the time. I do this all the time. Sports players do this all the time. Actors, everybody is doing something. Singers, artists, everybody is doing something absolutely wonderful. Track star. They do this faithfully. Okay, y'all. They do this all the time. Okay. When you get into a habit and rehearsing, okay, that prepares the brain and body to execute those actions effectively. Okay, y'all. That means what you visualize, right? Success creates. Success creates a mental rehearsal. Visualize yourself creating a successful. I'm saying it different than what I got written on the screen. I'm going to say it to you like this. Create a very successful rehearsal in your head. Visualize yourself creating a successful rehearsal in your head. Okay. Now, by you doing that, you preparing the brain and body to execute those actions effectively, y'all. If you can't tell me that ain't powerful, if you can't tell me that's not hitting on something, if I'm coming down your road, let me know. Cause hey, this something different right here, y'all. You understand what I'm saying? This right here, what they don't teach us. I teach what they don't. I teach you how to use your power that God gave you to create the type of life that you want. This is what I teach. This is what God want me here to do. We got to understand there's a lot. We need more people that's able to teach the power that the human body and the brain possesses, because it's not enough people teaching it. But let me get back on. Sometimes I fly off track. That turn that sucker off the track. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, but listen, the rehearsal in your mind is the most important thing of visualization to achieving that goal. So you got to see yourself. You got to practice. You got to practice who you want to become before you become that person. Michelle Obama said, we practice every day who we want to be in the future. So if we practice every day who we want to be in the future, take your practice seriously. That's why Kobe Bryant, Black Mamba mentality, he practiced every single day, and he practiced harder than anybody. That's what made him so great, y'all. We got to practice. We got to visualize ourselves. We got to talk to ourselves. We got to rehearse the process, y'all. Okay. That's just to touch on that just a little bit. Okay. Athletes use mental imagery to enhance performance, and you can do the same for your career, relationships, or personal growth. Do you hear that? Do you hear what I got on this screen? You can do the same. That's the most powerful thing right there, is you can do the same thing as well. Okay. You got the same type of power. You got the same type of focus. You got the same type of imagery. You got the same type of the same chemical, the dopamine. We all got dopamine in our body. We all get that. Okay. That comes with the body. We all get that. So you can do the same thing as the athletes out here do that's making millions and millions and millions of dollars. You can come on here and do the same thing, y'all. That's powerful. That's powerful. I need you to think about that. That's powerful. Manifestation, y'all. And I took my time when I put this together, y'all. I really wanted y'all to understand, and I wanted y'all to feel this, right? Replay this, watch this over and over. I need y'all to understand you have the power within you, okay? You do, just like everybody else. You got the power within you. You are great. You are amazing, okay? Listen, manifestation is not just wishful thinking. It's a scientific process involving focused attention, brain reorganization, and constant action. When you combine visualization with deliberate effort, okay? Deliberate effort, okay? You leverage your brain's natural systems to turn your goals into reality. Think about that, y'all. Think about that. Think about that, y'all. Think about that for a second. It's not just wishful thinking. Manifestation, y'all, is not just wishful thinking. It's a scientific process involving focused attention, brain reorganization, and constant action. When you combine visualization with deliberate effort, you leverage your brain's natural systems to turn your goals into reality. Amen. God is good, y'all. Amen. God is good. God is good. You hear me? For what he created us to do and the life we are able to live. The enemy sometimes can derail you from that and have you forgetting your power. He can have you forgetting who you are. Now you done forgot. And I forgot at one point, but now I remember. And now I'm going to get it, y'all. I'm going to get it. I'm not playing around. You understand what I'm saying? We gotta do what God wants us to do on this earth. We gotta be obedient to his word because he gave us the power to get well. He told us that in the Bible. God give you the power to get well. You ain't gotta go out here and ask and begging nobody for nothing. All you gotta do is find people like me to help you remember your power. As soon as you do, it's over for everybody. And it's on for you, baby. Let's go on to the next one, y'all. All right, we're about to close up, y'all. We're about done. Key takeaway, y'all. Key takeaway. Your mind is your greatest tool for transformation. By aligning your thoughts with intentional action, you can manifest the life you deserve. DP level up, y'all. DP level up, y'all. Level up today. DP level up, man. Hey, this is what you was created to do. You was created to be the person you was meant to be. Your purpose is what you're supposed to be doing here on this earth. Okay, y'all. Your purpose is greater than anything these people can have you doing within your job that you hate. If you hate your job, you're supposed to be following you and finding your purpose. That's going to help you get unstuck, y'all. For the people that love their job and they want to keep going and going and going, then that's what you're supposed to be doing. Why? That's your purpose, okay? So I love y'all. I ain't gonna hold y'all no longer. If you haven't, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, man. Show me some love. I love the support. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you for being you. And you got to remember, you are powerful. You are amazing, king and queen. Okay. What you done achieved today is amazing. So don't think that you haven't achieved nothing, because you have. You have achieved a lot of great things in your life, but God said there's a lot more you got to achieve. Okay. You just got to remember who you are. Once you realize that, your power will be unleashed, and that life you desire will be right there in your hands, y'all. Okay. I love y'all. I'll see you later on the next one, baby. DP level up. Later.